give me teacher,
today,
student vibes. You're getting me dumb tight.
Let me see.
I found it. I found it. Ah! Oh wait, unfortunately those weren't the items we were looking for. All right. Y'all don't want to wait outside. I get stage fright just a little bit. So welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video. So y'all are used to seeing me by now. Today's video I am going to be solving a murder, solving a crime. I told you guys that these week's videos are going to be around horror, and what more horror is it than a mystery. I personally spent my hard-earned money on a unsolved case file that I will be solving with my friends. But just to add like a little bit of spice on it, I will be getting a little turnt before I solve this case file, because I just feel like it will make it harder. Y'all know I'm obsessed with true crime. I watch everything. Stephanie Sue, Bailey Sarian, Kendall Ray, everything. So I just felt like it would be a little too easy for me. The victim's name is Jamie Banks. I don't know why I thought about Zoe 101. Me and my friends, Sade and Maya, are here today. Maya is a little too little, but this is Maya. Maya, me, and Sade will be solving the case file. But first we gonna go get smacked. So I'm not gonna say what we finna go do.
We're gonna get high.
I ain't even gonna lie, we're gonna get high. We just not gonna do it on camera. We'll be back. And then when we're back, we'll start the solving. So yeah, BRB. Okay. So we about to do this now because we just got back and we got snacks too because we was kind of hungry. So we gonna do this now. And I don't know if it's gonna be that hard because I honestly never did one before. And
are you even recording?
Bro, do you see numbers just going down though?
I can't see.
That's my glasses, bro. Yes, we recording. So what come in the case is a folder, like a case file, and there's also something called a bonus envelope clip and a bonus envelope B clip and a bonus envelope C clip. You know what this tastes like? I'm about to say Panera mac and cheese.
What is it?
Panera mac and cheese. This is Jamie, y'all.
I don't know.
She on the envelope, is she not? Okay. This is the case of Jamie Banks. This is what Jamie looked like. You want to see her?
We all see Jamie. Jamie was killed in a homicide.
Jamie was killed in a homicide, so we automatically know cause of death. So
write that down.
You do the writing. I can't spell.
You want me to read the case to them? I gotta read the case to them. So this is she was murdered.
Yeah, she was murdered
on November 20th, 1992.
Oh, I thought it was on here.
East Verona High School was shocked by the death of 18-year-old senior Jamie Banks. Jamie fell from a 6th floor window in the newspaper room where she also worked as an investigative reporter. Investigators identified 5 individuals who might have been in the room with Jamie, but they were unable to identify a prime suspect and eventually ruled it a suicide and closed the case. But Jamie didn't commit suicide, she was murdered. Can you solve a case that eluded police for decades? Let's find out.
All right, so what I have, she was murdered November 20th, 1992. She's a reporter. 5 people was in the room when she fell from a window, but they didn't find a prime subject, so they called it a suicide.
All right.
But we about to get this. Hold on.
Pass over them Sour Pass.
What are we supposed to do with all this information? Like, oh, these are the witness statements. This the class. Ooh. Ooh.
Who is this? No, these niggas look suspicious. Who the fuck modeled for this? Like, who are these people? They got this bitch crying over here. Like, what if this is real?
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
I think I know what's going on here.
What's this?
These are people of interest. Everybody get a person.
Oh, and this is a witness. This is a witness. Everyone get a witness.
Everybody get a witness.
And person of interest. Yeah.
This is the school picture.
Let me see.
And then at the top it says it's missing Olivia. Uh-oh, it's another bitch back here. Her name is Sophie. Uh-oh. All right, y'all, so we're going to show y'all who are the people who's suspects. So this is a suspect. This is a suspect.
They cannot see.
Yes, they can. My camera, good quality.
Everybody who I'm showing is a person of interest. So Paul Petrus is a person of interest. Johnny Rocca is a person of interest. Dr. Benjamin Gleding Gelding is a person of interest. Olivia, who bawling her eyes out, you know she the snitch in the op. You know she an op. Imagine you walk past the room with your friend like that. And y'all really did do it?
Yeah, you going to jail.
Sophie Sunday. Now they could have put a little bit more thought into these names.
Yeah, this
All right.
Oh, that's all the people over there.
Yes, all the people of interest. We got it right here on the table. This is what we know about the facts. A subject, suicide investigation of Jamie Banks, date of birth 09/28/74. These bitches is old. They older than my mama, and they look young as hell. Anyway, at East Verona High School in Verona, Massachusetts, on November 20th, 1992. Try it. The camera's gonna pick up all of that shit. On Friday, November 20th. Stop!
Damn!
On November 20th at 10:19, Stu Collier, is there a Stu over there?
No.
Stu Collier called the Verona Police Department to report a suicide that had been taking place. Okay, Ma, you in charge of laptop duty. If we think someone was in the room, so objective one is to prove someone was in the room with Jamie.
But what if I don't think someone was in there with her?
We all have to agree, and then we gotta put it through on the thing. That's how we get our
I think
answer.
someone was in there with her when she fell.
That's the whole point. It's a murder, so we gotta figure out who's in there.
They basically told us.
We gotta figure out who, not what. Who? I'm already 11 minutes in. Do you understand?
I get it. Okay.
On Friday, November 20th, they got a call that she committed suicide. First responders arrived at the scene within 6 minutes of receiving the call. That's pretty quick. You know, if it's a black person, it would have took about 20. The victim was deceased before first responders arrived. The victim fell from the 6th floor window in the newspaper room. The victim typed a suicide note on the computer in the room she jumped from. Who will log into a computer like, tell mommy and daddy I love them? The victim had previous suicidal thoughts and received treatment from a school counselor for bipolar treatment. The victim received a very negative review of her theater performance in the school newspaper that morning. The school newspaper cover was extremely critical of victim's performance in the school play. This is what we need to be
talking about. Like, what is all that?
Is Robert Romero a suspect?
No.
Okay, because if he was, it's no fucking way he's even the killer, because you cannot make it from the 6th floor downstairs in 10 to 15 seconds. So he's off of the thing. Dr. Benjamin, which is a suspect, it said he was an experienced guidance counselor and worked with the victim and indicates past history of suicidal and bipolar disorder. Now, he give me creepy vibes, because why he trying to make her seem like she was suicidal all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
but
now all of a sudden...
have been, though.
Okay, but like now all of a sudden she want to jump through windows and shit. Robert Romero's report. He was the first person on the scene, so we should read his first. I was in the first floor and lost track of time because I kept reading Craig's review over and over again. It was a weird sound. I heard a woman scream and then something hit in the ground really hard. She was completely motionless, dead. It took me a moment to realize. I ran over to Dr. Dwelling and a bunch of students and brought them back to her. They heard somebody named Mr. Peakness saying something about paying her back. Do he look like a school sleeper teacher? Like a student sleeper teacher? Kinda. Olivia is her understudy. What if Olivia pushed her out the fucking window because she wanted to be the understudy, and then why is this man talking about paying her back?
Okay, so she pushed her out the window.
We don't know yet. That's what we trying to figure out.
I'm confused.
Okay, so this is the evidence, y'all. This is the evidence that shows Jamie was not alone in the room by herself. What two frames are we looking at?
These, where he's in them.
Maya, he's in all of them.
No, he's not. It's, look at the ground. He's only right there. This is him.
Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. The body hit the ground. I think this is her boyfriend.
It is. I think she did it.
You think she did it? Why?
Okay, but who is this though? This is the person in the picture.
That is the person who found her body, her dead body. And he's not even a suspect. That's why the picture of him being in it isn't concerning, because he found her body. So that's the pictures of the man walking in, finding her, running away to go get the teacher. So why do you think she did it?
Because they were together, but he dated Jamie a few summers ago. And they broke up, they didn't last, but he said that she was Sophie, his girlfriend, was very like jealous and insecure about Jamie. Mind you, they're each other's alibi. Only each other's alibi, and supposedly she spent like mad long in the bathroom because she had coke on her shirt, and then he said all of a sudden they had a thud and ran to the room, and then they ran downstairs to see Jamie. She did it, and then they just covering for each other.
That's too easy, bro.
This is the room she fell at.
That's too easy. It's no way. If that's the case, that's too easy. I personally think it's more to the story. Like, Jamie was having an affair.
An affair, but who is she married to? So
who was married? Right. That's what we trying to figure out. Who was married?
And if she's mad young to be married.
The doctor.
Uh-oh. The doctor's married?
He brought his wife back to her show the day before.
What? So
if Jamie's having an affair, this is not married. So he's out of the question. She's out of the question. They just boyfriend and girlfriend. Would you call it an affair? I'm gonna take Olivia's ass out of it.
He was fucking her.
We don't know yet. What 2 frames, bro? What about this shit?
And he got a beard too. You said the boyfriend and he got a beard?
Wait.
Let me see.
I found it. I found it.
Oh god.
The shoe. The shoe. The shoe. No, the shoe. The shoe, bro. The shoe, bro. The shoe, bro. Shawty, look. This bitch, there's no shoe there. There's no shoe there. The shoe, bro. The shoe, bro. Okay. No, when did you say that? No. When did you say that? When did you say that, bro? I ain't gonna. At least
bro, look at the picture. Like you keep reading this shit.
This shoe. I'm gonna play the right.
And then you over here like, no, bro, you gotta look at
reading the shit. Read this shit.
Oh my god, this shoe, bro. Let me see it. Let me see. Don't mind me, I look a mess, but let's get into what Maya really said. Maya was talking about the man on the picture. I found the shoe, and I'm letting all of them convince me that I didn't find the shoe. I found the shoe. Maya ain't find that shoe. It was me. Let's talk about it.
These were his window.
Maya, he's in all of them.
No, he's not. It's, look at the ground. He's only right there. This is him. Right here.
Yo, this shoe, that's what they was talking about. She was not alone because how is it possible for something to fall out the window? If you would have connected it like that, I would have been like, alright. But I'm like, okay, in the witness statement, someone's gonna say something fell out the window, like, oh, I was in the room and something fell out the window, so then I had to look out the window type shit. So then they're like, that don't even make sense. I was looking for that in the witness statement, but in the fucking pictures, her shoe fell out the window. So they're saying it's no way Jamie fell out the window. All of a sudden her shoe fall out the window. That don't make no sense. If you would have connected it like that, I would have been like, I ain't hear a shoe. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't hear a shoe. Which one did you click then? Because you didn't guess it and they told you no?
I didn't think it was him. I thought it was...
No, but you gotta click the time frames. Which one did you click? Because...
Oh yeah, they said I clicked the wrong ones. I clicked the ones where, like these two where...
No, nigga. Maya was pointing out this nigga. You was looking at this. I just saw that shit and I'm giving you credit.
No, it was... Like, yeah, I know it's the shoe, but I'm like... Who put the shoe there?
Bro! Ah. Okay, now we can open bonus envelope 1. Okay, this is envelope 1, y'all. Okay, this is the National Suicide Prevention. It says, case number, objective 1. Find the suspect who was lying. You discovered that Jamie...
Okay, but how do you think the shoe got there?
Someone threw it out the window.
Okay, who do you think threw it out the window?
Now we gotta figure that out.
You don't think it was him who came in there?
Who? The teacher?
This guy. I'm saying, like,
you still on this.
All right. No,
Alright, let me show you just so you get this shit out your head.
But she's saying, what if it's not a suspect and they just say that's confused us and they didn't see it?
No, but the nigga can't make it downstairs from the 6th floor.
Oh, yeah, she said that.
You can't make it downstairs from the 6th floor in 15 seconds, bro. They have 15 seconds to get from the 6th floor down to her body. And it wasn't even 6 seconds. It was really 10 seconds because
it was 15.
It was 10 because look, he was already there by the time this time was over and he walked out of frame. So from the time her body hit the floor, which was 10:31, but that's just the seconds I think, all the way to 10:40 and he appeared, bro. That means he would already have to be here in 8 seconds. There's no way Robert's a suspect, and he's not a suspect because the police know damn well that shit ain't impossible. So
okay,
this is Robert. Get the nigga in this.
So he's innocent.
Yes, this is innocent. Okay. This is what they give us. They said find the suspect who was lying about where they were on the day Jamie Banks died.
What's Paul's last name? Paul's
last name is Pina something.
Listen to this. Jamie was involved in a secret forbidden relationship. Jamie told me one of the reasons Mr. Peterson gave her the part of Julia was because she told him she was presently in a forbidden relationship and it helped her relate to the character.
And I remember when they was in his release statement and they was asking him like, oh, how do you feel about it? He was saying, oh yeah, she plays the part so well.
He wouldn't be saying that just to make him look guilty.
This is who
Because he's married too.
Yeah.
Is he married?
Oh!
Oh,
Y'all see anybody with the last name Peterson on here?
Him.
I know, but I'm saying like a wife, like a woman. No.
I feel like it's him.
Peterson, right?
No. He in his statement, him. He keeps trying to prove it on everybody else. Like at first he tried to make Peterson look guilty.
I haven't read his first.
Then he's trying to make the other guy, Craig, look guilty. Like he keeps giving all reasons why it wouldn't be him. And then he keeps saying that, remember, she's sick, she was depressive. Like he's trying to prove.
Like remember.
Her doctor?
Yes.
Her guidance counselor, no?
Yes, he was her therapist.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the evidence they
And
gave
he's
us.
married, and then he took his wife and kids to watch her.
So now it says, you see, my husband just passed away last month. He went to his grave thinking that his only child may very well have committed suicide. Deep down, we have trouble wrapping our heads around both the police findings and what Dr. Belding
Governing him.
and what Dr. Belding revealed about her mental state. Revealed about her mental state.
So nobody
knew she was depressed but him.
Right.
You are the murderer. Her own family don't know that she fucking suicidal or that she's depressed. And now this also, she was depressed, she was suicidal.
After he blames Craig, he gonna go and be like, oh yeah, and ask Johnny too.
He was in there trying to blame everybody but himself.
Then he gonna say Joey was the last person in the newspaper room before Jamie. So
How
ask
do you know
him.
all of this?
I also encourage you to speak with Mr. Peterson again. He gets very close with students.
Now he gets very close with students.
No, what if he was
Regarding
dead
that
Trump
issue
telling the truth
at the
though?
school.
Like what if
That ain't telling the truth. Okay, it says what's the second line about their whereabouts? Belding. We gonna say it's
Okay,
him.
go with him.
Let's just say it's him.
That's right.
And then which one did he lie about? The interrogation, the witness statement of Craig? Alright, let's read Craig's. Where's Craig's statement? Where's Craig's statement?
Craig's statement right here. I was sitting next to Liz Adams at the pep rally when Roberto came running from. Oh, he's the one who asked her to be his girlfriend. She was like, I don't have any feelings for you.
And remember, that's also the person who made the
letter.
report. The report.
Yeah.
What was he doing before the pep rally? He said, "Where's Dr. Belding? What did he?
what they come get it now?
Get it? I can't finish it."
who wanted her? He didn't want her.
Maya.
This is her.
Oh Maya, bro. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, damn, bro. Yo, like you're blowing me. Like, you're getting me tight. Like, you're getting me dumb tight. Like, it's not that hard. Like, no, like this shit is dumb hard, but damn, like, oh my fucking god, like, damn, like. Because they said second period before the pepper rally.
He just said Craig this morning. He's a young man who wrote the negative review about her performance. Turns out he asked her to be his girlfriend on Tuesday and she told him she didn't have feelings for him like that. I guess that review was his way of working through rejection. He left him a pad of hall passes in there last night. I didn't pick them up this morning and the police haven't let me back in the room to get them.
It's something between these two people. Dr. Glending and his report.
These
He said
three
he
documents.
used to meet Jamie in the newsroom before she died.
Who?
Dr. Glenn.
Yeah, but in three documents it says that there's a lie in one of them.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to figure out, the lie
Okay.
between one is in one of them. But we have to probably connect what we know so far with one of them being wrong. Second period.
Okay, so they said since he didn't have his whole pass, he said that he left it in the room where Jamie was at. He said he had to bring Craig back to his room. They said we were done near the end of second period, and the detective said and near the end of second period, and he said yes. Since I didn't have any passes, I had to walk him back.
That's a lie then, because here it says second period before the pep rally. And what is he saying about second period?
He said that they ended during the end of second period.
They said before the second period. Second period before the pep rally. And then they're saying that they ended before second period?
Yeah, like they ended talking during the end of second period.
That's a lie, because they said that they met before second period. It says, I met with Dr. Glending second period before the pep rally. And then you're saying where? Sorry, I touched your lip.
Oh, open my leg.
If I was a police officer, Lord God. Look, I believe he wrote the review. We talked in my office second period and made a plan to resolve. He says right here, I met with him second period before the pep rally. So this is lying.
The police said you chose paperwork over a state championship pep rally. Our choice.
Right there, he's lying.
Who?
Glendon. Yup, he said, yeah, why? Well, of course, I was in the room all day, certain. And it says, that's right, Glendon lying during his interrogation. He said he wasn't in a newspaper room all day. Oh, damn, we was on a whole different path. But I mean, whatever worked. I'm gonna just hand you all the stuff that might be important. Craig, do you have Dr. Glendon's witness statement? Put that with it. The witness statement of Janice Dwelling, which is this one, and I was on this one. So just keep that one at the top, because I'm gonna finish up reading that one. And then it said Joey. Maya, we need all hands on deck right now. You cannot sit back and watch popcorn. You gotta be reading too.
It's dead him.
It's him. We have to answer the question right though to make sure.
Where's his picture?
And this is the letter from Linda Banks. What are we looking for? Tell me what we're looking for. The picture of this man?
Basically, okay, so him in his
obituary.
witness statement, he basically said that he couldn't have been in the newsroom before because he didn't have his keys. And then they said, did any students have access to the newsroom? And he said, yeah, but they use hall passes. So if those keys are actually keys to the newsroom, he would have to be in there to leave the keys in the room. She would have the keys in her pocket.
Huh? Repeat that one more time for me.
Okay, he's basically saying that he's telling them that he can't find his keys anymore because he left the keys in the newsroom.
And if he wasn't in the room all day.
And it's in her pocket.
Bro,
and it's in her pocket.
So what's his witness statement? Okay, what else? What else?
Her pocket. The picture of her
The
pocket.
picture of her pocket. The evidence pocket. Let's see. Ah! Oh wait, the fortune those weren't the items we were looking for. Fuck this shit. I'm done finishing this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm finishing this shit. I don't care. I'm finishing it. We finishing this shit. I'm determined now. We gonna prove how this nigga done did it.
Y'all got me falling in the fuck now.
Bruh. Maya, you getting stressed that you not even helping,
like,
bro. It's a stressful case. Okay. It's meant to literally.
Where's the picture of the great man? Him? He's the one who did it, right? Is that?
We don't know. Y'all, we agreeing this far that we believe that it's the old man. We believe that it's him.
We keep doing this over.
Okay, but we have to figure it out. Like we have to get the thing. Oh, it said to prove that he was in the room all day.
They're saying which items here prove that he
okay, we probably have the right answer. We just have the wrong statements. What do you think it was that? Bro, y'all, we be back when we got a clue. Cause god damn. I can't even read script. That's what really blowing me. Jamie 3. Do not look up the answer.
I'm not going to.
You sure?
do it.
I know she's going to. Y'all, we could just guess at this point. Bitch, we know that. Damn, I'm getting them right now. Like, why is this shame? Alright.
You got it right.
Yes, and I have to figure out which 5 documents connect the killer to Jamie's foot. Which of these 5 documents?
To the clay on Jamie's foot?
Wait, where do you see poetry at? I don't even. Oh, it says, for the past month, the studio art classes have been testing the limits of the new poetry reels. Their top work will be in the classroom display Mondays. Who has clay on their shirt? Does anybody have clay on their shirt? Letter from the principal. Where's the letter from the
clay
principal?
On Jamie's foot.
Interrogation of Paul. Okay, did you ever read the interrogation of Paul? Right here. And then it says, where was Glelding before Jamie died? That's what they're asking. And the clay, because with the hint that we got, the hint only gives us the hint for like the first 3. So like, what we're trying to figure out is like, we already figured out the clay part. That's not the problem now. So we have to really pay attention to the last part. Where was Glelding before he died? Look up, click the interrogation of Paul and see what happens. Letter from the principal. Let's try that. Yep, we found it. Recently asked Judy what he doing. Moments before Jamie died, it had stopped at the studio art class, dropped off the student and the class. You solved the case. The clay found in Jamie's shoe came from Dr. Glending, who had visited Gelding, who had figured out who was in the art room. So now we're gonna watch the confession.
A very chilling murder confession.
You gonna show it like
former
this?
high school guidance counsellor, Dr. Benjamin Gelding. We now go to Ali, who is live at East Verona High School.
Thank you, Seb. Dr. Benjamin Gelding works as a guidance counselor.
Well, I'll be damned.
Verona
I was over here thinking it was this
Why?
Because he just give me teacher,
Earlier today,
student vibes. Why did he push her?
According to Verona PD, Gelding was having an affair with the student and pushed her
She
out
was
the window.
in
when she
his
threatened
own
to go
ass. Are you kidding me?
Dr. Gelding also covered up the crime by creating a fake
Because he was
suicide
telling
note
us.
and lying
where were her?
about the victim's past history of
She was trying to tell
suicidal
everybody
thoughts.
at the
For more
city.
information about that investigation,
Put it,
turn it over to
run that shit
from
back.
the Verona. Thank you, Seb. Dr. Benjamin Gelding worked as a guidance counselor here
This
at
bitch
East
look like-
Verona
she
High
look like
School for over
Spencer
35
from,
years until
Taylor
retiring in
Ryan.
2015. Earlier today, he confessed to pushing a student out of the 6th floor window of the school on November 20th, 1992. According to Verona PD, Gelding was having an affair with the student and pushed her out of the window when she threatened to go public about their relationship.
Ooh.
Dr. Gelding also covered up the crime by creating a fake suicide note and lying to police about the victim's past history of suicidal thoughts. For more information about that investigation, I'll turn it over to Ron, live from the Verona police station.
Thanks, Allie. Ms. Banks' death was originally ruled a suicide by Verona police detectives, but was recently reopened due to new information provided by an independent investigator who was able to prove Ms. Banks was not alone when she fell from the window, and proved Dr. Gelding lied about his whereabouts on the day of the murder. Currently in his 70s, Dr. Gelding is facing multiple charges and is expected to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
What is the rest of his life though?
Information on this story as it develops.
Bitch, we're going to jail.
So basically, she was fucking him. She and him was kissing. And then she told that she would go public with the affair because you know that always happens. Like, I don't know what it is, white people exposing the fact that they fucking old ass men. And then he was like, bitch, you died.
This is giving Annalise Keating.
He was like, girl, you finna die. You, why you think on the So after all of this, he was the murderer, and we knew that. Y'all tired? Cause I am. My heart is blown.
They told us it took me years to figure this shit out.
It took them years. I mean, all they had to
didn't give a fuck.
and then on top of that, from the beginning, y'all knew she was having an affair. So it's kind of like, why y'all ain't just looking to order?
What all these people got to do with it?
Yeah,
Like,
and on top of that,
He was blaming all of them in his affidavits.
not his affidavit. That's what it called. What the fuck is the affidavit? Y'all, we gotta clean up now. This is a mess. But nonetheless, we saw the case because we just badass bitches who going to law school. So that was the rolling, y'all. Everybody say bye to the video. Bye, y'all. See y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Like y'all already know, like and subscribe if you like this video. It took us a long time to figure that out. Finally, bitch, this thing. Let's go, people. I was finished. Bye.